नमस्कार। Sri Ramakrishna Kathamrita. Kathamritam tapta jeevanam kavibhiriditam kalmashapaham shravanamangalam srimadaadatam bhuvigrunantiye bhurida janaha. Sri Ramakrishna Kathamrita Pratham Bhag Tritiya Khando Chaturtha Parichhed, and Sri Ramakrishna is talking on his most favorite topic. Does God have form or is God formless? That was the query that was asked by one Brahmo devotee. Ishpor Shakar Nirakar. And Sri Ramakrishna tells him that for a sincere devotee, God has to take form. But the one who is following the path of knowledge, the jnani, for him, God is always formless. He cannot limit God in putting it in words. He cannot give a name and form to God. And that's why Jnani always feels the whole world is dreamlike. I am dreamlike. The world is dreamlike. And only Brahman is the ultimate reality. And once he realizes the Brahman, he cannot describe it. The Brahman is beyond any description. You cannot limit it by putting some words to Brahma. No. And then Sri Ramakrishna says, Hirokom Jano, you know how it is like. That Brahman cannot be described in the words. Hirokom Jano. Jeno Sochidanando Samudro Kul Kinara Noi. হিমে স্থানে স্থানে জল বরফ হয়ে যায় বরফ আকারে জমাট বাঁধে. Sri Ramakrishna says, you know how it is. It is like a shoreless ocean. There is no shore. Unending, you just keep on looking at the ocean. You find only water and water and water. No pool, no kinara. There is no bank. There is no shore. So it is that shoreless ocean. হিমে স্থানে স্থানে জল বরফ হয়ে যায়. And with the devotion, the coldness of devotion, with the impact of devotion, the water in that ocean, intermittently at a few places it starts solidifying into ice and gives it a form. That is the example Sri Ramakrishna always loves to give for the God with form. The ocean is vast. It is a limitless ocean, shoreless ocean. There is no shore. But there are some pockets in that ocean where the ocean has turned into ice with the cooling effect of devotion, and it has taken a form of ice. Borof akare jomot bande, and then it takes a physical form. Otherwise it is all vast, just expanse of water. There is no solid form to it. But intermittently, somewhere with the coolness of the devotion, the water has got transformed into ice and taken a form. অর্থাৎ ভক্তের কাছে তিনি ব্যক্তভাবে কখন কখন সাকার রূপ ধরে থাকেন. The same way that in a vast ocean you see somewhere ice is formed, water is converted to ice. In the same way, once in a while, God takes the physical form for the sake of a devotee, for the love of devotee. কখন কখন সাকার রূপ ধরে থাকেন, as a personal God, ব্যক্তিভাবে, just for the sake of his devotee, for the love of his devotee. He cannot leave his devotee without getting his vision. And if a devotee has to get a vision, God has to appear before him in form, either Krishna or Durga or Kali or Jesus. Some form has to be there, or Ramakrishna. So, for the sake of devotee, God takes form like this. We find some ice, pockets in that vast sea. গান সূর্য উঠলে সে বরফ গলে যায়, তখন আর ঈশ্বরকে ব্যক্তি বলে বোধ হয় না, আর রূপ দর্শন হয় না। গান সূর্য, when the sun of knowledge comes up in the sky and spreads its heat of knowledge, it melts the ice, melts that form, and then it is all one with ocean. গান সূর্য উঠলে সে বরফ গলে যায়, the ice starts melting. তখন আর ঈশ্বরকে ভক্তি বলে বোধ হয় না। Then once you attain knowledge through devotion, once you attain knowledge, then there is no more experience of personal God. ঈশ্বরকে ব্যক্তি বলে বোধ হয় না, আর রূপও দর্শন হয় না। You cannot even see his beautiful form, that Sri Krishna smiling. That form you cannot see. You cannot see that beautiful form of Kali with all that necklace of skulls around her, the girdle of human hands, beautifying her waist. No, those forms, they melt away with the dawning of the sun of knowledge. কি তিনি মুখে বলা যায় না। What is that? What is that principle? What is that ultimate truth? You cannot utter with your words in, utter those words through mouth. No. It is beyond expression. Brahman, once you get into that stage of realizing the ultimate truth, that's it. কে বলবে? Who will speak? You are one with him. You are one with Brahman. Who will describe what? কি বলবে? যিনি বলবেন তিনি নাই, আর আমি আর খুঁজে পান না। Then the one who is to describe itself has melted. This one has become one with Brahman. Who will talk about whom? Who will express about whom? No, it is just not possible. আর আমি আর খুঁজে পান না। I cannot find me again once I'm merged in him. Then who will tell? Who will tell how the Brahman looks? Who will tell what is Brahman like? No. It is beyond words. It is beyond expression. It is beyond limiting it in certain form. No. বিচার করতে করতে আমি টামি আর কিছুই থাকে না। As you go on discriminating, as you go on reasoning, this I-ness, egotism, it just vanishes. It doesn't remain anymore. I. Hmm. আমি, it just doesn't remain there, the I-ness. কাজের প্রথমে লাল খোসা তুমি ছাড়ালে, তারপর সাদা পুরু খোসা. Once you remove the first thin outer red layer on the top of onion skin, first skin, red colored, a very thin membrane, remove it. What you find? You find that white peel. Hmm. After you remove that first red covering, then you find the soft white one peel. And as you continue, এই রূপ বরাবর ছাড়াতে ছাড়াতে ভিতরে কিছু খুঁজে পাওয়া যায় না. That is the reality of the onion. If you want to describe what onion is internally, you remove the outer layer, red skin, then you will find there is a soft white membrane peel. You remove that, then another, then another. You keep on removing, and in the end, you don't find anything. You can't describe what that onion is in the end. So that is exactly how the Brahman is. Initially, you take the help of a form as a devotee, and when you are a true devotee, when you are you have that tremendous faith and uh, devotion. God appears before you taking certain form, taking the form of your chosen ideal. He appears before you, and when the sun of knowledge dawns, that form of ice melts and you are one with him. Then who will describe whom? And Sri Ramakrishna further says, যেখানে নিজের আমি খুঁজে পাওয়া যায় না, আর খুঁজে বা কে? সেখানে ব্রহ্মের স্বরূপ বোধে বোধ কি রূপ হয়ে কে বলবে? How? Sri Ramakrishna says, when this I-ness, when the feeling of me, mine, I, it goes off, it vanishes, who remains to look for it? Who is there? I is gone. Who will see whom? Who will look for whom? Who will search for whom? The I is gone. সেখানে ব্রহ্মের স্বরূপ বোধে বোধ কি রূপ হয় কি বলবে? And in that condition, once the I has melted away, who is there to tell what the inner feeling and the experience of the real nature of Brahman is? ব্রহ্মের স্বরূপ বোধে বোধ কি রূপ হয় কে বলবে? Who will even have the capability of uttering it? Because no, that I is not there. I has dissolved, melted, and become one with the vast ocean. There is just that ice cube in the middle of the ocean. It has melted with the dawn of knowledge, sun of knowledge. So, একটা লুনের পুতুল সমুদ্র মাপিতে গেছিল, সমুদ্রে যাই নেমেছে এমনি গলে মিশে গেল, তখন খবর কি দেখ? This is another very very a favorite example of Sri Ramakrishna giving. We will find in this Kathamrita a salt doll. Sri Ramakrishna says a salt doll once went to measure the depth of the ocean. What will happen if that salt doll goes to the ocean? Can it measure the depth? The moment the salt doll touches the water of the ocean, it becomes one with the ocean. Melt, become one with the ocean. Then who is there to tell how deep is the ocean? Who is going to tell me what is the depth of the ocean? Nobody. The salt doll has become one with the ocean. And the same way, initially, devotee may say, this is my Ram, this is my Krishna, this is my Kali, this is my Durga. And then, once the real knowledge comes, through worshipping this chosen ideal, once the real knowledge comes, then nothing, no I, no God. It is all I has become one with the Brahman. And you reach that stage of ultimate reality. And in fact, our Ma also says this, that once you realize the ultimate truth, all the gods and goddesses they fly away. They don't remain anymore within the concept of formless form, God with form. And it is all formless. So first it is Sakar and then Nirakar. Then I am becoming one with the ocean. So that is how Sri Ramakrishna is beautifully explaining this intricate truth to the Brahmo devotee who had asked this question whether God is with form or without form. And Sri Ramakrishna told him, who can limit God? God is the vast expanse. It is His will. It is His will to remain formless, or it is His will to take a form for His beloved devotee. As simple as that. So that is how Sri Ramakrishna is again further going to talk on this same topic of God with form and the formless God. So till then, Om Namah Shri Bhagavate Ramakrishna. Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu. Jai Thakur, Jai Ma, Jai Swami.